Thomas. With such a high mountain to climb, is it harder to score 3 or not to concede 1?
It's pretty hard, I can tell you. It's pretty hard, and it's a huge mountain to climb, as you say. And that's why we need to be, we need to believe. Of course, we believe in ourselves, but we don't want to be dreamers. And dreaming is like, for me, always like, it's very close to sleeping. And if you cannot do one thing, you cannot sleep for 1 second. So we need to believe, and believing means that we have it in our own hands, and we need to make things happen. And we need to make it happen by performance and by team spirit and by energy. So the good thing is we're not alone. We have ourselves, we have our team, we have strong teammates. We can fight as a team. We have our spectators who will be ready, I think, to fight with us. And then we need to have a realistic level also. If we look on this match, and the realistic level is like if you just look at the top of this huge mountain, you maybe feel like overwhelmed, or you maybe think I will never reach the top. So taking it step by step, which means, I said it before, taking it half by half, and not get. The challenge is tough enough. We don't need to make it more tough by constantly looking at the size of the mountain. We start the journey. That is sometimes the most difficult thing, to actually start it, and we will start it tomorrow 9 o'clock, and we will be ready to go all the way.
Down to second row, please. Yeah.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
The other day, Pep Guardiola said that the fist from Sadio Mane on Leroy Sani could actually galvanise your team, because it would give you some sort of, come on, now we're going to show them, galvanise. Is this just sort of average manager speak from Pep, or is there something in that? Can you use that?
I hope we used it against. I hoped we use it again in the last match against Hoffenheim, which we obviously didn't. So now the case is already closed. Subject already died. So I don't think that this will give us a huge boost. I know what he means. That like this kind of energy in a dressing room, it shows also the determination, and shows like that it's alive. That the players are not happy. That the players are angry with themselves, with each other, like which can be used as which is also a kind of a form of energy. It was to a certain extent that we don't like. It was too much, but still I see the point that Pep mentioned. We thought actually that we turned it around. We thought we turned around the momentum to use it as positive energy in our last match. It did not happen, I have to say. So I don't think it will have a major impact now.
Okay, last question, first row, please.
Hi, Thomas. The Champions League is the one big competition that Manchester City have not won. They've suffered a lot of painful defeats, including to you at Chelsea. Does that make them more dangerous, or does it offer you some hope that they could perhaps suffer some more pain?
I'm not so concerned about the general circumstances of the match, and especially for our opponent, for Manchester City. I'm well aware of it. To be very honest, I felt this kind of possibility that the momentum can shift to our side during the first match in pretty long parts of the match. But we together were proven wrong. I was proven wrong. We were punished brutally from them. And the thing is that they're in top shape. They're in full confidence. They arrive here in April and May, in the decisive months of the season. And it seems like they have that difficult spell that every team has maybe in a season already behind them. That makes them very dangerous and very tough to beat. It's the benchmark at the moment, I would say, in Europe, and we're up for it. But it's one match, Now it's down to one match, and in one match anything can happen. So we're going for the win tomorrow. And like I say, in a football match, there are moments when you have the support, when you have like the little decision, when you have the amount of luck that you need. A whole thing can suddenly be turned upside down sometimes in a blink of an eye. And it doesn't take much, but if it's there, if the door is a little bit open, we have to put our feet in between to really have a chance, and from there we go.